Everybody put their fucking phones up. Everybody put their motherfucking phones up real quick. We about to start this shit the right way. We about to start this motherfucking Migos concert the right way. I go by DJ GQ, the motherfucking kid. I'm the flyest young nigga in Oklahoma. If you ain't motherfucking know. If y'all ready, can I get a hell yeah?
Some Crips all got along. They probably gun me down by the end of the song. Seem like the whole city go against me. Every time I'm in the street, I hear ya, 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 man down.
Where you from, nigga?
Hey, what's poppin'? You rockin' with DJ GQtheKid. This is 3's TV. Shout out to my nigga West. We gonna get it poppin'.
3's TV with DJ GQtheKid, man.
What up, what up,
How
what
you
up?
feeling today, man?
Bro, I'm chilling. I'm kind of tired. I ain't gonna lie. I stayed up till damn 7 a.m. this morning. I had a gig last night in Norman, and I had to drive around and take care of some stuff after that. So I just been gassed out. I woke up at 10, waiting on this nigga West. My man's didn't come. It's about 1 o'clock. No, I'm just playing. It's all good though. I'm cooling though. I'm blessed, so I'm chilling.
Yeah, man. So we just gonna get right into the interview, man. You know, you've been in the game for a short time. Literally started as a college backpack DJ, and then we blinked twice, and now your ass is on stage rocking thousands.
Rockstar
How did
shit.
this work out? How did this transition happen?
Man, honestly, I don't know. I feel like when I was a college backpack DJ, when you first met me, you know what I'm saying, I was really like, because I've been DJing since I was 15, but like I took a break and stuff, and I wasn't really serious about it. But when I got to college, after I came out as a Sigma, I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna get my life together, try to reevaluate some stuff. And I came back, and that was maybe like a year ago, and I just told myself, like, I'm gonna take this seriously. I'm not gonna take bullshit. I'm gonna be confident, and that's something that I really liked. Previously was confidence, you know what I'm saying, being confident in your craft. If you don't have confidence in your craft, then, you know what I'm saying, you really can't elevate yourself because you don't see yourself elevated as a person, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta go hard for yourself. And I came back, and I went through a tough ass time where, man, I was damn near homeless. I was sleeping on my homie's couch. Man, I was breaking down because all I could eat was ramen noodles and shit. And I was really having a really rough time, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, one day, I'll start getting my shit together, you know what I'm saying? Start getting my money up a little bit, start trying to work and grind and get better. And I was like, man, fuck this shit. Like, I'm tired of everybody just, you know what I'm saying, passing me up, acting like I'm not shit, sleeping on me, you know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, like, if people sleep on you, that means you're just not working, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, fuck it, I just gotta start working on these niggas. And I started working, and then the wheels started clicking, and I just haven't looked back since, and I don't plan on looking back either.
That's right. So I know on some of the concerts, man, I know I looked up one time you were opening up, doing some stuff with Gucci, Migos. I mean, like, give me some of the lists just from not all of them, just for the past.
So a couple for the past few months. I'll say like past 6 months. I've done Gucci, Migos, 21 Savage, Lil Uzi. I personally DJ'd a show for Travis Porter. Let's see what else I've done. Larry June. I've got to connect with like a couple people. Gunn from Dallas. Like, I've done a couple of cool little concerts. It's been pretty straight. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah. So, what out of all those shows, what was your best one?
My best one, my best DJ one, or my favorite time?
That's a good question.
Favorite time, 21 Savage. 21 Savage, I DJ'd for 3 hours, didn't play the same song twice, had that motherfucker rocking, and 21 Savage got on and did a 15-minute set and bounced and fucked up my vibe. I was like, damn. But the best show that I've done, I'll say Migos. And like this video that you're gonna start with on this video, like Migos, I was feeling it. I came out there like, man, fuck it. I'm about to show these motherfuckers like this is me. Like, this is what I do. I'm gonna own this motherfucker. So yeah. Migos was crazy. I just came out with a whole different vibe, and it just, and I got a video like on Twitter, and it was saying I got the chills. Like, I literally got the chills when everybody was putting the lights on stuff. It was just like some wild shit. So Migos was probably my favorite one so far. So yeah.
I will say when I seen it, I was turned.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
My boy. So I know now that you've been doing these concerts, you've been attached to Double O Gang, which is Fresh J, New Maze, just the whole team of them.
Yep.
How did that happen, and where you been going with that?
Well, I remember, I say like a year and a half ago, I was with one of my homeboys, and we were just like going to kickbacks and stuff, being regular, and they like invited me over to come like smoke with them, and I didn't even smoke, but I was like, man, I'll just come over and kick with them. They seem cool, you know what I'm saying? and that's when they lived like right behind UCO. And I went over there, and like I didn't even know like who Fresh J was. I didn't really know who Hot Boy Beats was and stuff. So I went over there, and they just showed me like their music, and I was really just like blown away. Like that's crazy. Like they were actually talented. I feel like they were talented. And so I was just like, you know what? Like y'all got a DJ? And I was like, no, we got a DJ. We used to have a DJ, but he's not dependable. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, we can sit down and talk, you know what I'm saying, in a week or so. And I'll be y'all DJ. So I linked up with them. A couple months after that, we moved in together. We all got a house in Edmond together, and like we just been on the grind ever since, man. Like going crazy. They taught me a lot. I went from just being a DJ to being a producer, an engineer. I even make my own music now, so it's just like, man, crazy.
Yeah, talking about your own music, I mean, you got a couple records out there. I seen you perform, and I was like, wait, what is he not? Why is he not behind the table?
Yeah, I jumped from the DJ booth to perform a set with my people, and then went back to the DJ booth. Like, fuck it, we gotta get him at all angles, knock him out.
So how many songs do you have
personally? Like alone? I actually got a whole project done that I'm gonna put out soon. I ain't gonna tell y'all when it's gonna come out. It's gonna be soon though. I got like, I say in total, I recorded 25 songs by myself. Oh, wow. And I'm only gonna put out like 6. I'm gonna pick like 6 ones that I feel like the people gonna rock with. Put out 6 of them, but they go hard. I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty nice, but people don't know that yet. So
you gonna give a sneak for 3's Up, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you home with a song. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I need that, bro.
I'm gonna send you home. I'm gonna send you home with a song. It's gonna be tight.
Solid. So talk to me about, so since you've been in the music, you've been doing the DJing, you pretty much got to see the music industry
all angles,
straight forward, right?
All angles, yes.
So just give me a little wisdom. What have you been realizing? What have you seen that probably was like, wait a minute, this is not what I thought it was? Or even the good?
Something that I saw that really people don't think it is like these niggas are regular people. Yeah. And like people like try to forget that, like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, I actually get to talk to everybody, so like they're cool, like they don't be tripping, or like, I mean, Gucci Mane, he got problems, but everybody else was pretty cool. Like you talk to them, they say what's up, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that I really look up to, DJ Darrell, Migos DJ, and he's their producer too. Like I talked to him, and like we sat down and had like a 20-minute conversation about beats and stuff. Like he was cool, you know what I'm saying? I took a picture with him, you know what I'm saying? He posted it on his Twitter, so like he cool, like he fucks with me, I fucks with him, but it was just like, all these people are regular people, you know what I'm saying? People like, even me, like I'm not even shit right now, and people are starting to treat me like I'm somebody else that I'm not, and it's like, that's crazy, because if you know me, like either I don't talk to you, and if I do talk to you, then you don't like me, because I'm cool, like I like to make people laugh and stuff, but yeah, like besides like the diamonds and all the jewelry and stuff, like people, regular people, they just like to, you know what I'm saying, get their money, they like to have fun, they love music just like you do, they just found a way to monetize it, and that's really something that everybody around us like has to understand. Like if you got a craft and you love it, it's really good to monetize it. Like it's okay to do it for the love, but for the love, why do something for the love and you can get paid for it? And they mastered that concept, and that's why they are where they are now, because someone put the marketing scheme on them to where they can monetize and make billions, millions of dollars off of doing what they love to do, and they do it with ease. I'm pretty sure, like the Migos, they gotta freestyle maybe 80% of them songs. Like they don't really write that. You can't write that shit out. So I think that's really cool. Something I learned from all of them. But the Migos and DJ Darrell is probably like the most like eye-opening to me, just because of like they're regular niggas and they're young too. So like it wasn't like they just out here on some bullshit. Like they really just like to do music, and they just getting cash wallet from it. So it's cool. I fucks with it.
What about some of the things you seen in the industry that I guess you can say as an artist, now that you're making music, and not just that, but you're working with the double, seeing them go through the things that they go through. I know it's not all good, some good and bad. So give me a rundown on that, on kind of like the behind the scenes that people don't realize.
It's really a grind. Like, and it don't take overnight. Like, it seems like, you know what I'm saying, all the young people, Uzi, Famous Dex, Made in Tokyo, like, they just popped up on the internet and just, Lil Yachty even just go, like, nah, man, like, they're young, but they've been working on that since they was 16, 17, like, they just, like I said, got put in the right hands, you know what I'm saying, just like, it's a grind every day. Like, I get up, I listen to, if I make a song, I listen to the same song 50 times a day just to hear, like, maybe I could change this, or I listen to the same beats over and over to see, maybe I should change this. It's just like DJing is just the same way. Like, you can listen to how you DJ all the time. I mean, you're gonna recall how you DJ, and you're just gonna think about. So really, it's just like a lot of stuff that people don't realize is like, although the life looks luxurious, like once you get into it, or like when you're starting to climb, it looks like, oh, he's just snapping them out. Like, no, it takes a lot of hard work, like behind the scenes. Like, it takes hard work to make music. It takes hard work to, you know what I'm saying, stay up late nights all the time. And that's something that people really just don't realize like that. Like, hard work is everything, and people don't see it like that. They just see the end results. They see the internet and the videos, and they actually hear the finished product of music, not knowing that you had to record that like 50 times to get it right. Like, so it's cool, you know what I'm saying? I'll say something else as an artist that people like don't really know about artistry or even the music industry in general is like, relationships are everything. Like, people make the biggest moves that they make because of like their relationships. And like J. Poe, he a freaking OG in Oklahoma, and he told me himself, like, it's not about like your net worth is your network. And it's like, how many contacts in your phone can you call up, you know what I'm saying, that got a move for you or got a big play for you that can get you to somebody to where you want to get to, how you want to be. And that really is something that I like for life, period. Like, you got to make connections with people, you know what I'm saying? You can't live life with no connections and think that you're going to climb somewhere, because it really don't work out like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's solid. That's solid. We're going to take a quick intermission and we're coming right back. Going right back to 3's Up. DJ GQ, the kid, man, we back at it, man.
Yeah.
Right after the second part of the interview.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a little fun, but we're gonna also keep some serious questions. But let's lighten it up just real quick.
Yeah.
With sticking to the top of music and your DJing, who would be a set that if you could do one set with them, it would be them?
An artist?
Artist.
Man, Rich the Kid. Rich the Kid is crazy, bro. He just crazy, man. Just like, his work ethic is crazy. He was 20 years old on the Forbes list. Like, that's like crazy. Like, that's how I want to be. Like, dang. But nah, his music, I like his music a lot, and he's really hands-on with his music. Like, you know, in the music industry, they like to do pass downs. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through filters. You know what I'm saying? Then you get to record what you want to record, and then pass it back up to see if they even fuck with it to put it out. And like, which he signed a QC, but he has his own record label too. But his work ethic is crazy. And he sits in the studio by himself, chooses the beats by himself, buys them by himself, like records himself, makes his own beats, and he like does the same thing for the people like that signed to himself. Famous Dex and Jay Critch, they're both signed up. Rich the Kid, Rich and Forever. So I think we would vibe well because our energy is the same. Like, I like to just go crazy. Like, I don't care about, I mean, if I break my chain, if I take my shirt off, or y'all jump in the crowd, like, that's just my thing. I don't care about nothing. He seems like he has fun, and that's somebody like I kind of like pay attention to in the industry. So Rich the Kid would be lit.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a second light, and then we'll get to a little bit more heaviness of questions. If you could, as an artist now, if you could do a feature with anybody.
A feature with anybody? I got two answers. I'll give you two answers. I'll give you an unrealistic and a realistic answer. If unrealistically, because I know we would not make a song that would be good for the ears, me and Big Sean my favorite. Big Sean goes hard. Like, Big Sean is crazy with it. I feel like, man, if we made a song, it'd probably suck. I ain't gonna lie to you, because we make two different kinds of music, but I think it'd be pretty tight. Realistically, if I could do a feature with anybody right now, if they came up to me, I would probably do a feature with Famous Dex. Or I might do a feature with Rich the Kid. I would do a feature with either one of them. Jay Critch, I would do a feature with Jay Critch. He's my least favorite in that little group, but I would do a feature with Famous Dex probably. Famous Dex goes hard. Like, he says weird shit, but he's just an entertainer. Like, he gonna jump on the track, you can't even deny him. Like, you just gotta listen to what the fuck he's saying, because he sounds crazy. Like, and that's what's cool to me. Like, I don't know. I think that people are starting to get put in, like, even though hip hop is very diverse, it's starting to get put into boxes now. It's getting put in the boxes. Like, we just got out of that, and now we're getting put in the boxes. So it's just like, Famous Dex jump out the box for sure. Like, he can't put him nowhere, because he'll go crazy on you for sure. But yeah, Famous Dex is tight. I fucks with Famous Dex.
For sure. So you made a good statement about saying how hip hop and just rap in general has been put in boxes. We're gonna talk about a smaller box. Talk about the state of Oklahoma. A smaller box.
Before you know,
what do you feel like What do you feel like the issue with this box is, or this state in general with the progression of hip hop? What is something that we can do to make
the real? You wanna know the real?
The real, bro.
Niggas need to stop fucking hating all this fucking time, man. That shit lame as fuck. Everybody be fucking hating on each other. That shit's lame. Like if somebody good, somebody like, I don't know. I just feel like people, like I was talking about earlier, like people don't, their social issues and their internal issues and the music and the industry, like, they coincide, but in a special way, you know what I'm saying? And it's not difficult to obtain that. But people in Oklahoma just fucking lame. Like, they just hate on each other for no reason. Like, there's nothing to even hate on. Like, there's a lot of, because me, I'm the actual DJ that, like, I'm in hands with the local music scene, like, the most out of anybody. And, like, I talk to everybody. I engineer everybody. Like, everybody I have, like, the best quality in Oklahoma. So everybody wants to come in, like, come do sessions with me and stuff. And it's just, like, I just hear all the music and I'm like, man, blown away just by like the talent that we have here. But just like the conversation that they carry with like with their music and how they talk about other people, not talk about other people more so, but like how they interact with everybody else is kind of like, it just don't make sense. Like everywhere else it don't happen like that. Like it does happen in a smaller scope, but like in bigger cities, you know what I'm saying, people push each other. Like it might be smaller groups within the big city as a whole, but those smaller groups are bigger than Oklahoma themselves. So it's like people just be hating, man. Just like me, DJing wise, like I'm young, you know what I'm saying, I'm out here trying to get it, and it's like people just be hating like too much, like for no reason. Like you can still do your thing, you can still be, if you feel like you're the top dog or whatever, like you can still be that, you know what I'm saying, and people can still have their own lane and still make their money and still grow their brand. But it's just like nobody think of shit like that here. They just think that if it's, I'm the king, I'm the top, I'm the king of Oklahoma, and nobody can fuck with me. And if anybody try to fuck with me, then I'm just gonna block them out. Like that's lame. Like it's just like music. Like I'm always willing to work with people. Like I'll say that you gotta send me something, I gotta hear you, and if I fuck with you, then I'm gonna listen to your music and we're gonna work together. If I don't fuck with you, then I'm sorry, I really don't have no interest in helping you. And that's just real. I'm not gonna lie to you and say I'm the saint of Oklahoma and I'm about to just come mend the things together and I'm gonna try to help everybody, like, because it's not true. I'm not gonna lie like everybody else try to lie and say they're all for Oklahoma and they're really not. But like I'm really interested in helping the people that I feel like are marketable. And that's the thing, like music is only, I read a lot of books about the music industry and I do a lot of studying because this is what I want to do in my life. I'm going to be serious about it. And I read a book and it says that making the music that people want to hear is only 10% of making the money. So that means you have 90% of relationships, marketing yourself, investing in yourself, and knowing how to distribute yourself and monetize yourself. So if that's all it takes, then y'all are thinking, oh, you're 10% of your craft and that's all you come in a bat with. That's stupid. That's literally stupid. That's just like DJing. Like I said, it goes both ways. Like if you're a DJ, you could be the best DJ in the world, you can spin your ass off, but if you can't market yourself, take pictures, interact with people know who you are and want to talk to you, or have a brand that people are interested in investing in, then I mean, what are you really doing? It's wasting your time. And that's something I learned because I personally feel like I've always been good as a DJ, but I learned that there's more to that, and that's what Double O helped me a lot with that. Like they showed me there's more to this shit than just, I'm a good rapper, I'm a good producer, I'm a good DJ, I'm a good engineer. Fuck it, somebody need to sign me. Like it don't work like that. Like you gotta work and you gotta, you know what I'm saying, be strategic with your mind. Your mindset gotta be right and you gotta be mature. It's just like school, you know what I'm saying? Until you go to school for a minute just to get your degree, you get your degree to get a job, you know what I'm saying? In music, you making music for a long time, you grow your craft, you learn different stuff from different people, you study, you know what I'm saying, and you kind of learn what to do, you know what I'm saying? You graduate, somebody sees you, that's your graduation, then you graduate and you get put in that spotlight, and to get put in that spotlight, you gotta go with that shit. And there's even been people from Oklahoma that have gotten to the spotlight and fucked it up, and that's just how it is. Like that's what I'm saying. People in Oklahoma they really just lack that. They lack that mindset. Like, and I mean, it would be nice if because the people that I do talk to, the people that I do like invest my time in or want to work with, like I have conversations with them and I try to put them on game. Like I'm young, I'm the same age as them, I'm 21, but you know what I'm saying, I do a lot of studying, I take this seriously. It's not just a hobby, like, oh yeah, I'm just I'm an Oklahoma rapper. Like, I don't even like people call themselves local, and I don't even like that people call themselves local. Like, I'm not local, I'm just independent, you know what I'm saying? Grand National, he's the one person that we click very well because he understands that, like, you can say local, but I mean, if you got 100,000 fans on the internet and you here at home ain't got shit, then you really ain't got shit, and that's just how the industry is. Like, that's how you see it. If you want to get signed, they're gonna look at you, they're gonna say, oh, okay, I like your music, you know what I'm saying? Does he have a good image? Can I make money off him? Can I market him? And I mean, then after they figure out if they can market you or not, they're gonna ask you, they're gonna hit you up, and they're gonna say, okay, so have a show. How much money can you bring in? Or put out your music on iTunes. How much money, how much revenue can you bring in? How many true fans do you got? You know what I'm saying? And that's just like a bigger part of the thing. Just like, and like I said, in Oklahoma, the thing, people be hating, and then a mixture of people hating on each other, and then uneducation. That's the downfall of black people. Honestly, it is. Uneducated and us not being able to be properly educated, and that's just systematic. And then us not being able to hating on each other, us not being able to, you know what I'm saying, coexist with each other with different classes or different, you know, mentalities. That's fucking us off, and that you can't advance as a people. You can't advance as people in music, especially with no market. This ain't Dallas, this ain't Houston where there's a market. Like, there's no market, so you're saying we can't advance as a people unless we, you know what I'm saying, get some understanding. And we don't have to like each other, like I said. But if you get an understanding, hating ends with understanding. Once you understand somebody, you can't hate them because you understand them, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much how I feel about it. Like, Oklahoma got a mixture of hating and miseducation. And, like, people tell, like, I'll talk to other people and they tell us all the time, like, our market is really backwards. Just because, like, artists, like, it's crazy. Like, I know people see this, I'll get pissed off, but, like, I'm going to tell them, be honest. I feel like that in other places, local artists, they have their own shows, they make their own money, you know what I'm saying? And then when they do open up for major artists, they get paid. In Oklahoma, you have to pay to open up for major artists. What kind of logical sense does that make? And they call that investing in yourself. And that's like investing in the 2,000 people that don't know you and don't give a fuck about you being there. They're gonna sit there and stare at you for your 30-minute set, your 10-minute set, and just scream, we want Gucci, we want Migos. Like, you just wasted your $1,500 for somebody to scream in your face that they want somebody else. That's not investing in yourself. That's throwing your money away. That's paying somebody else's back half. Straight up. And that's all it is. And people ain't gonna be real about that, but I'll be honest about it. That's not really investing in yourself. If you really want to invest in yourself, you know what I'm saying, you'll put that $1,500, you'll save up and give $9,000 to a PR. It takes $10,000 to make $1 million, and I can make you $1 million with $10,000. So I mean, that's just how it is. Like, people just not educated in this field, and they try to misdirect. Like, the market in Oklahoma tries to misdirect you into thinking that stuff is supposed to go a certain way that it really doesn't even go that way. And I know for sure that doesn't go that way because I have a lot of connections, like I said, and I talk to a lot of people, and they tell me like what's going on in their place, and it's not the same. So it's just kind of crazy.
I'm good, man. Well, we're just gonna pretty much wrap this up.
That was a long little talk, huh? I ain't gonna lie to you.
That was perfect, man. That was perfect, bro.
I had to kick some free games. Alright, I'm about to sign off. It's DJ GQtheKid rocking with 3's TV. Once again, you can follow me on all social medias or except Snapchat at DJ GQtheKid on Snapchat. I'm DJ GQ405. Shoot, I guess I'll do my shout out. Shout out to my nigga Chris Savage. My nigga, he away right now. Free him. Shout out to my nigga Cartier Carter, all my New Gen fam, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Otto, Trey, Mike Cloud. Shout out to Fresh J. Shout out to High Volume Beats, Rush, Scotty, all my niggas. Shit, that's it. I guess I'm signing out.